Well, hello there, beautiful people. How are you? My name's LJ. You found LJ's Thriving Energy. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is the full moon where I live. I think it was at like 4:48 p.m. today. And I just kept hearing Spirit was saying, you've got to do a full moon reading. But I was asked, and I wanted to take a saltwater bath before. So I needed to clear my body so that I could be a clear channel for you, for these messages that apparently need to come out. So welcome. Anything you need to know about me, look in that description box. All right. So I'm going to be using the astrology cards. Let's see. Astrology reading cards. And what they have is they have a planet cards, the zodiac sign cards, and the house cards. So we're going to pick one of each of those, and we're going to read from the book, because whatever it is, it's important, and it needs to be read from the book. Of course, I'll intuitively let you know any messages that come through as well. I am channeling Orion, Archangel Michael, St. Joseph, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Azrael. So they're channeling messages to me, through me, and back to you. All right. Now, I'm going to pull one of the spirit animal oracles, and we're going to see what spirit animal is best for you at this time. And it is January 17th. Yeah, it's January 17th, late at night. So, what is it? About 10:15 my time. So the full moon has, the actual time of the exact full moon has already passed, but there's messages for you guys. And if we need to pull some tarot, we're going to use this one, the Wisdom Tarot, Angel Wisdom Tarot. These are cool cards too. All right, so let's get going, man. Quit wasting time. This is not wasting time, is it? Yeah, we're going to do the planet cards first. So let's see. Spirit, we need to know, what's the best planet card for our beautiful, beautiful souls out there watching this video tonight? The collective. Remember, it is a collective reading. All right. Planet card. What did you guys get? The moon. Of course, because it's the full moon. I knew Spirit wanted us to talk about this full moon. Yeah. It says your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. The moon. That is a gorgeous card, too. All right. We'll wait a second, and we'll read I'll pull all the cards, and then we'll see what it says in the book, the zodiac signs. So, what is this zodiac sign going to be? Who's it going to be for, angels? What zodiac sign is important in your life right now? Taurus. That's interesting. Are you a Taurus? Do you have it in your sun, moon, rising? Taurus? The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So very beautiful earth card. If you're a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, this is an earth sign. Taurus is an earth sign. So something really to do with earthly abundance, which is everything, right? All the things around you, the things, we'll call them things. Your bed, your jewelry, your car, all the things around you that are bringing abundance to your world. Anything abundant, the Taurus card, energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. Interesting. So the moon. Yeah, I think this is really a time of receiving gifts, too. Your earthly gifts. So it's things that are in the 3D world, right? Here we go. What house? These are the house cards. Let's see what house is important during this full moon. January 17th, 2022. Angels, what is the best house card? The second house. The second house, people. Oh, let me put these away so I don't lose them. The second house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value. So that really does go along with Taurus too, doesn't it? I think we're going to have some major financial changes in our lives. I really do. I think you've probably been waiting for a while as well. You've been waiting for those finances to start rolling in. Well, I think this full moon is really going to help you. I think it's really going to help you. Remember to put your crystals out tonight if you can, or tomorrow. The full moon will still be pretty bright tomorrow. So put your crystals out, and that will help them to recharge. Or if worse comes to worse, if you can't do that, put them in salt water. Rinse them in salt water. Now, some crystals you can't put into water, so be careful. Look them up before you put them in. Some of them will disintegrate in water, so I know, it's crazy. Holy moly. Okay, your spirit animal is the peacock. Look at that card. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Vibrancy, money, prosperity. If you want to bring in prosperity, get some pictures or something of peacocks. Hang them around your room. I was going to say get some feathers, but I don't want you to go out and get peacock feathers. Unless they're just selling them online and, you know, they're from I heard sustainable, maybe they're fake is what I'm hearing. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. I love it. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. You guys are amazing, aren't you? All right, let's read the card on the moon. Let's see. The moon. This is important. So there's important messages in here for you guys. So, all right, listen carefully. If you have drawn this card, then the current energy is focused on the part of you that is represented by the moon. And it is this part of your personality which is engaged in the question or issue. You're engaged in something, huh? So what does the moon represent in astrology? As we sleep, our unconscious processes the happenings of the day. Experiences and reactions are considered and committed to memory. This process is part of our inner selves, and it is this inner self that is affected by the matter in hand. Something is touching you deeply, and you need to at least sleep on it, taking careful note of your dreams and feelings as you wake. Make sure you have a journal by the side of your bed and a pen. And if you wake up after a dream and you remember, write it down, okay? Because the moon describes what we are really like on the inside, our instinctive hidden self. And in the early hours of the morning, before we open our eyes, we are most in touch with our inner selves. This is when our vulnerable and emotional self can be most easily felt. The real moon in the sky can only reflect the sun's light, and in this way you should reflect on issues. Just as we cannot expose ourselves to the heat of solar energy for long periods, and need time in the shade, so do we need space and time to make sense of our daily experiences and busy lives. Your feelings are the only thing that can guide you now, so try not to overanalyze or explain too much. Just feel your truth, for it exists deep within, and an earlier, vague memory may assist you if you can let your instincts guide you. Alternatively, your mother or another nurturing female from the family may have answers to the matter or question in hand. If the question you asked of the cards concerned someone else, then it is their moon or unconscious that is ruling their actions. Ooh, that's beautiful. Is it someone else or is this you? What is the unconscious, what's happening in your unconscious mind that is ruling your actions? Wow, this is interesting. Inner emotions, responses. Yeah, the moon really brings out truths. It shines a light on everything. Everything. everything that's been hidden. You know, which is good. We need to know the truth, right? We need to know all of that. Let's look at Taurus. I love these definitions. I appreciate your patience in me reading them, you know. But like I said, you're going to get something out of this. I just know it. All right, Taurus, if this card appears in your reading, it doesn't mean that this reading is about Taurus zodiac signs. It means that everyone has every zodiac sign in their in you somewhere, in your astrology chart somewhere. So, you know, even if you're not a Taurus, this is relating to you in some way, shape, or form. So, all right. If this card appears in your reading, the energy around you is Taurian, and the matter involves earthly reality. Taurus is usually pleasure-loving, peaceful, and calm, like the feeling of a quiet wood on a warm day in early summer, when nature rejoices in abundance. This energy delights in extravagant, rich food and fine wine, so you may be in for a sumptuous feast, or perhaps something simpler, such as a chocolate bar. But even then, only the most deliciously creamy chocolate will do, for just as the bee collects pollen to make sweet, sticky honey, you too draw to you richness and abundance at this time. So you're drawing in richness and abundance. You're manifesting. Good job. This may come through the possibility of earning money, or perhaps you receive gifts or treat yourself to something special. With Taurus around, there is a need to produce something tangible, or to set something on permanent foundations that will last a long time. This is a matter of fact energy, requiring all that is stable and fixed. All right, there may be an awareness of the physical body and its shared pleasures, or the tactile touch of silky velvet or soft fabric. Because Taurus preserves and treasures possessions, it can be reluctant to let go of things and accept change, which can cause a few problems, along with an overemphasis on materialism. This is not a time for emotional outbursts or complex mind games, since this energy does not respond well to such coercion. Simple enticements of a sensual, pleasing nature are most effective. If you're looking for something to happen, slow and steady progress can be made, and realistic, long-lasting success of a durable nature is possible, whichever planet card you have drawn. This energy suggests that pleasurable pursuits, possessions, or money may be at the forefront of the issue. And you drew the moon card. So we know that this is all about, because we have the second house, which is assets, finances, and things you value, which is materialism, right? Peacock is all about abundance, vibrancy, wealth. Taurus is all about worldly items, 3D items, materialistic. This is very interesting, isn't it? There's a lot of changes that are going to be occurring. Your possessions, your treasures. Wow. Sometimes, you guys, you have to let go of things, because otherwise there's no room for the new to come in. So don't be so... I gotta say this right. Don't be a little hoarder, right? You don't want to hoard your things either. That doesn't allow the universe to give to you, because you have so much. There's no room for any more. Sometimes you got to clear the clutter, right? Yeah. Gosh, this is really interesting. The second house. I'm so glad we're reading these too, because there's so many details in this book. Excuse me, get my throat cleared out here. All right, I think I'm ready. It's been a long day. All right, people. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging in there, huh? This full moon is just beautiful. The second house card concerns the very real and concrete things of substance that you consider your own, for they belong to you and no one else. such things as your possessions, money, income, and resources. Your body is certainly included in this, but so are your values, or the value you place on things. They are important because they are truly yours, and you can control them completely. We want these things to be permanent, stable, and secure, but if this area of life is implicated in the matter, we want these things to be permanent, stable, and secure. But if this area of life is implicated in the matter, either your security is involved or perhaps your potential to lose or gain money. It may involve something that you own that is very close to your heart. Owning something affirms our existence, giving a sense of safety and substance. Our earning potential is important for our security, and this area of your life is important to you now. The planet card in this reading represents the part of your personality that is engaged in the matter, and the zodiac sign card represents the energy around you. Yeah, the Taurus, so very worldly goods, the moon. Both of these could be involved with your innate potential to make money, gain possessions, secure something for yourself, or perfect the body. You could have considerable success in this area now. Another interpretation could be that of desire. And if this is the case, then you want to own or possess the beloved physically or lustily. Pay attention to your assets, desires, and needs now. And you can ensure the best outcome for yourself. So you really got to pay attention to your assets, your desires, and your needs. Wow, this is so materialistic. Everything we're talking about, I think it's all good because we got the peacock, man. The peacock is here. And the peacock is all about wealth. Living a life of luxury, right? Wow, living a life of luxury. What are we at? We're at 1725. Does that number mean anything to you? I've been talking for 17 minutes and 25 seconds. I love it. But we've learned a lot about this full moon, haven't we? That it's very materialistic. There's going to be some major changes in your abundance, your wealth, your prosperity. If you've done good and you've worked really hard and everything's coming your way. You know that song? Yeah, if you've been a good person and you've served others, I mean, it really looks like it's going to be this moon. You know, in the moon energy, that full moon energy comes like, 2 or 3 days before the full moon, and it lasts 2 or 3 days after. So there's probably going to be some major changes going on in your little world that are going to bring in abundance. And abundance can be many things. It can be help from others. It can be love, Somebody maybe can help you with money. Maybe it's a monetary gift. Who knows? Vibrancy. It's going to make you feel vibrant. Because I think that you've been stressing over this, haven't you? You've been stressing over not having enough. Maybe trying to get rid of that lack mentality in your life. And that's going to help your ancestors as well. It's going to break the chain of lack, right? All of a sudden you guys have all this abundance coming in, Strength. It's going to take strength and courage. Yeah. Bottom line. You have got to be strong through all of this. And the moon is going to allow secrets to come out. So use your strength to get through the things that are coming out. Things that are going to come out that you may not want to hear, but you need to hear. That's where the strength comes in. Personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Compassion that brings about forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. It's amazing, isn't it? You are stronger than you knew. I can't believe I'm realizing that myself. I am stronger than I ever knew. Stronger than I ever was. It's amazing all the things that life has thrown at us, right? It's not at us, I guess it's for us. Because there's lessons that we needed to learn. So we had to go through maybe not having the money to live a life of luxury, yeah? And now that's changing. We're going to be able to live a life of luxury, and I tell you what, you deserve it. You deserve that life of luxury. We were put on this earth to live a good life. We really were. But when you're not awakened, and you're going through all these lessons, you're learning all these things, you know, it's hard. It's very hard. And my hat's off to you. You've gotten through a lot. Hang in there. It's only going to get better. It really is. And it's because you're learning the truth. You're learning the truth, man. You needed to know. All these things you needed to know. Things maybe about yourself, too. You're learning about your fears, your worries, your old ways, your old beliefs. You know, why did you continue holding on to these things? It's because they were familiar, right? Well, now it's time to let the familiar go, because there's things out there that are so much better. Spirit wants to bring you so many things, so many gifts. Remember to put your arms out, raise your arms and say, I accept your gifts, universe. Thank you so much for all of the gifts that you're bringing me, all the abundance, all the wealth, the prosperity. Thank the universe, because it's going to come in many different ways, I have a feeling. Yeah, many, many different options, and you'll need to choose your option. What option is best for you? It says on here, make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Are you a Virgo? Do you overanalyze? You're ruminating all the time about things? Make a choice. Yeah. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. What do you want to do? Get clarity. Too many options. Hopefully you're not dealing with an addiction. Oh, actually, hopefully you're dealing with an addiction and letting it go, right? But look at all these options. I mean, what makes you feel good? When you choose an option, it should be what you are passionate about. Don't choose anything that other people are telling you should choose. Go with your heart, you know? Go deep inside your heart, into your inner self, to your higher self, and ask, what is it that you truly want? What is going to make you happy? Now we have the 7. So that was the 7 of cups. And now we have the 7 of coins. So you've been working on things. You've been watering your, tending to your fields, to your crops. You've been watering them. You've been picking them when they're ready. You're, tending to all of that good stuff. Seeds have been well planted. And it might just be harvest time, people. I mean, come on. It's harvest time, isn't it? This full moon is bringing in a harvest. I love it. But it's because of all the work you've put into your life, your reality, your movie, right? What have you put into it? Whatever you put into it, you're going to start getting back out from it. Because you're willing to receive, right? There's a need for patience right now. Just a little bit more patience. I know. I'm sick and tired of being patient. Tough. You got to do it. Tough. A time for resting and planning for the future. Unnecessary worry, though, because you've done the work. So now what's going to happen is you've got like 7 different things that you've been working on. And you've been taking care of all these beautiful things, making sure they're, I don't know what they are, whatever they are, making sure they're all growing and beautifully, your plants are blooming. You're going to start getting harvests. They're going to be at different times, which is perfect, because you don't want 7 harvests at one time, right? I mean, that would be nice. A windfall. Perhaps you are going to get a big windfall, though. But I think they're going to be, it's like more long-term, right? More harvests. That's what I'm hearing. Harvest, and then you're going to pay off your bills. You're going to put money in savings. You're going to help others. You're going to serve others. And then you're going to get another harvest. And you're going to put money in savings. You're going to pay off your bills. You're going to help others. It's this beautiful cyclical cycle. It's a cycle, right? So keep doing what you're doing. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier. This 10 of Swords is an ending that you're actually quite happy that it's happening, because it's time for it, whatever it is in your life, to end. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. An opportunity for new happiness. So something had to be let go of. Something had to be let go of. Like, you can't do all 7 things at once, right? You got to choose. You got to choose. You got to let go of the things that no longer serve you. Let the ending happen. Because once the ending happens, new things can come in. And they are dying to come in. If you look at this table, it's like they are dying to come in. I love it. The end of an addiction. I think you're working out an addiction. I think you're letting it go. You're realizing, I will be healthier without smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol or whatever it is you have an addiction to. I just heard sex. You'll be healthier without that constant pull to that addiction. It's going to open up a whole new world for you, honey. It really is. Yeah. But don't be melodramatic. This says a melodramatic reaction. Don't be melodramatic about anything. Just let things go. You know what's right and what's wrong, right? You know what you need to do. Do it. Because when you do, yeah, good things are coming. That peacock is sitting there going, I want to bring you in. I want to bring you in a bunch of luxury items. I want you to live a good life. You know, have what you want, what you desire. Because it's all up there in the ethers. It's all up there. The universe, everything you've imagined, everything everybody in this whole entire world imagines is up there. And you can get it. You just need to manifest it down into the 3D world. Right? It's available. It's all energy. And if you're manifesting correctly, it's going to bring it down to you now. That's what's happening. All these material things. Remember, life is not all about material things, though, too. You're co-creating with spirit, right? With the divine. So you've got a dance of change. You've got the 2 of coins here. Don't work too hard. Maybe you're doing multiple jobs. Yeah, you need to work smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder. That's what I just heard. The need to bring balance and fun into your life. Are you not having fun? I've always said you have to schedule fun in. Schedule in at least 1 hour of fun every day. It's going to help you so much. Juggling multiple priorities. Balancing the budget. Yeah, this is the dance of change. Money's coming in. I'm telling you, man. It's coming in. Page of Swords. Maybe you got some young person coming in, giving you this information. Where this dance of change, where's this money coming from? It's coming from the choices you're making, yes. Because you're making better choices. And you're releasing things that no longer serve you. That's what's giving you, that's what's making the room for these beautiful new things to come in. Wow. Peacock wants to bring you gifts, my loves. The peacock wants to come into your life, bring you these luxury, beautiful things. They're going to make you feel more vibrant, and it's not just because you're surrounded by abundance. Well, yeah, it is. But it's also because you're serving others, you're helping others. That's what's really making you feel so passionately warm inside, right? You're willing to open up your heart to help others. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. Because you were born to shine and inspire. Avoid jealousy. Jealousy is a destroyer of relationships. Jealousy. You've got to let that go. Yeah, be grateful for life. Just be grateful for life. It's beautiful. So, I think good things are coming, my dears. Good things are coming. Can you see these? Yeah, the moon, Taurus. I love it in the 2nd house. All these beautiful pictures. The moon is bringing you beautiful, beautiful gifts, my loves. But you have to accept them. Say yes, thank you, divine. If you call your source God, Jesus, guardian angels. I mean, if you believe in fairies, thank you, fairies. It doesn't, whatever you call source. Be grateful for everything you have right now. Feel it. Feel how you love everything that you have. Feel how all these beautiful things in your life make you feel so good. That's how you manifest, right? You're grateful for already having what you desire. You're saying thank you ahead of time is what it is, right? Oh, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I will see you soon. All right? Take care and happy full moon. Pull in the beautiful, beautiful moon. Go study the moon if you can. Just look out the window and study the moon. It's really, it really opens up and clears your vibes too. And then you can send out your intentions. I love you. Bye. See ya.